Has BNB found the bottom, or are we going to dump further? Let's check it out, ladies and gents. Today we are exploring BNB. Is it ready for long-term accumulation? We can see Bitcoin is now sitting at 16.4k, Ethereum just under $1,200. A lot of altcoins in the market are taking a bullish U-turn. Potentially, we're getting a bit of a relief bounce here. So we're looking at BNB today. Binance CZ and Ethereum's Vitalik agree on new idea as BNB remains rather stagnant. And we can see bullet pointed Binance's CEO shared a solution to help avoid exchanges using customer funds as presented by Vitalik Buterin. BNB continues to prevail in static positions according to its on-chain information. So in my opinion, that's actually a good thing. It's stagnant because it's in an accumulation and consolidation range. We're in a bear market, so things are now leaning towards their fair value. We're not in extreme greed sentiment anymore, and we're not overbought on those longer time frames, which is also really, really good. So in my opinion, things are looking really, really good for a BNB. And if you think about it, following the FTX disaster, what kind of other centralized exchanges can you even trust? I mean, BNB or Binance is probably the most trusted exchange, so it has every reason to be pumping right now. I mean, you've got Coinbase as well, which is pretty, up there. But in my opinion, BNB is always a flagship token. It's like the Amazon of crypto. It's like a marketplace for cryptocurrency, and DeFi, and it's really the tip of the spearhead of all altcoins, just a bit like Ethereum in my opinion. So last day has been really, really bullish, continuously printing green candles. Last 7 days, we did chop down to lows of roughly $250, but now we're soaring up to that $300 mark, just getting hit by a bit of resistance right there. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, get yourself into the Discord. That's where we're looking at all of the new pre-sales, which are also down below in the comments section, and they all have 10 to 100x potential. So check those out in the links. And what is going on with BNB? So in my opinion, it's good to break this down in terms of the sentiment that we're seeing here, the contractions and expansions between the emotions that we're seeing here. So anything up here is, all attached to extreme greed, and it's during the peak of a parabolic bull run. So we could speculate that we are in an undervaluation phase, and we are yet to come back up to the $600 mark at some point in the future. And you could certainly think of this as a sell zone. And if you were to sell around this particular zone, from these current levels, you'd be looking at around 109% ROI. Probably not enough for some of you who bought down here at $25, and obviously you experienced much more than a 10x at these particular price levels. But we do identify this particular red zone between $582 and also around $692 as overbought, right? We can see that in the RSI when we're overextended here. Then we came down with the bearish divergence that we can see as well, which formed afterwards. So anything between $192 and also $230 for BNB, in my opinion, is a good buying zone. This marked an oversold position on the RSI, which is, in my opinion, it was a really, really good time to buy at $183 as proven right now. And there is still every chance that we could see negative continuation back down to a buy zone in the extreme fear phase if we see more negative continuation in the crypto markets and things like that. So right now, what I'm trying to say is, we're looking at a long-term price prediction. We're not looking at tomorrow or next week because it's kind of irrelevant unless you're trading on high leverage, and it's very unpredictable. But this data does suggest that we could see BNB actually come up much, much higher in the future. So we've got some targets here for 2025. And in my opinion, it's all working on the Fibonacci extension. So between the 1.414 and just above the 1.618 are pragmatic levels to be looking at. So if we do pump up to those levels from here, we're looking at roughly around a 2.4x from current levels. And that is kind of low, to be honest. That's not really a hyper bullish target. A hyper bullish target would be taking us much, much higher. And I mean much higher, looking around $2,400. So if we were to get that hyper bullish target, you'd be looking at around a 6.3x from current price levels, which seems much more realistic. Now moving into the shorter time frames, especially the 4 hours, I do like this one. We can see right now we're getting a bit of a bearish indicator flashing on the charts, so we are printing that first red candle and we are overbought on the RSI, as you see. So there's every chance now that we're going to get a bit of a correction here, maybe a pullback. If we use our Fibonacci retracement tool, we'll be coming down to maybe the 0.382 levels. So I am noting $282 as a reaccumulation zone, maybe to buy some more there and potentially trade it. If we move into the shorter time frames, we can also get a bit more noise here as we start to roll over, printing those lower highs and lower lows simultaneously. So a few bearish sort of factors here. And if we lose, in my opinion, where are we? If we lose this particular support right here at around about $292, there is a good chance that we could also lose this support level. So we might come down, retest 292, and if we do lose that support level, BNB could see negative price continuation to the downside, guys. But I think as long as you think long term and you don't get lost in all the noise up close and just focus on the long term, I think that's the best way to sort of strategize your portfolio and also frame your mind, because you don't want to be emotional all the time when you're trading. It's easier just to buy, set and forget and return when things look hot again in the crypto market. So BNB looks like a good buy for now, in my opinion. Of course, anything in crypto is risky, and this is not financial advice, by the way. But yeah, do check it out. If you're looking for more immediate gains, check out the 4 live pre-sales down below in the comment section and the description box. There's 4 very unique ones, and they'll be launching soon, each of their own awesome utility. And please, guys, do subscribe to the channel. I want to see this channel hit 9,000 before December, and I'd love to get to 10,000 subs before 2023. What a way to start a year. Stay crypto safe, everyone. Make sure you're using VPNs, ledgers, avoid scammers, please. They're everywhere. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now.